Hey! So, I just wanted to check in before we start this video because a lot has happened since I filmed it in Selena Haley land. Before we dive into this video that I made, which I'm so excited for you to see, I want you to know that this Olivia, she knows about it. That Olivia, she doesn't know about it yet because it didn't happen yet. This Olivia knows about it. And that Olivia knows about it. Hey, girl. Hey, Olivia. Okay, any Olivias out there? Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for meeting me here today. There are a few reasons why we're gathered here. Number one being, I miss you. Aww. Number two being, Selena Gomez is getting married today. Number three being, I have a birthday party that I have to go to tonight and I have to get ready. And also I was feeling a little bit bored and lonely. So I wanted to talk to somebody about Selena Gomez's wedding. So I've ordered my ice blended coffee. I've just been doing things that are making me feel good recently. For example, this is my vanilla ice blended. I Postmated it. Yeah, I Postmated a blended coffee drink. Cheers. And do you know why? Because it makes me feel good. So what do you have to say about it? I've had one burnt out vape that when I'm so drunk and I'm like, I want to hit a vape so bad. Or on a really bad day, having one Zin in my mouth, which are kind of honestly equally as disgusting. Not for my lungs, I guess, but in terms of embarrassment about it, yeah, it's exactly the same. But whatever. Also, does it make my cheeks fatter? Let's look. This is with. This is without. So Selena Gomez got married. She posted photos right away just like I needed because that's me that got married today. You guys don't get it. Our hearts have been on the same journey since we were mere babes. Since we were on the Disney Channel together. Since I was on that Disney Channel as well. That's what it felt like. I always knew I was gonna even though I didn't, I still know one day I'm gonna be a childhood star. How do we go? But yeah, I have always felt a kinship with Selena Gomez, so let me be parasocial with this one celebrity, and I know that it's scary. I know that it's scary. But imagine if I got married, wouldn't you want to know? Wouldn't you want to know right away? And don't worry, I will let you know right away. Not anytime soon. Maybe now that I have more time. So like I said, I have a birthday party that I need to start getting ready for. The vibe is theater friend. He's going through a breakup. So I want to look cool enough, but not too I'm not walking in trying to get a prince, because there aren't really gonna be any princes there for me. Just fellow queens. Do you want a star? I'm trying filming for the first time with I hope you can't hear the music, but it just keeps me energized. I've been listening to, obviously, the new Sabrina Carpenter. It's really good, in my opinion. I don't really understand when people want to dig too deep into it. It's just fun. It's just fun. So I want to look loud in a quiet way. Do you understand? I know that this is not about me. Tonight's not about me. Tonight is about they, them. Tonight is about they, them, not about she, her. And I'm aware of that. So kind of smoky. Maybe a red, raspberry smoky could be cool. Been out walking. As Jackson Brown plays in the back, that's too sad. I don't do that much talking. Okay. I've already put on Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream and these lash clusters that I've been trying. I really like them. Slow. Now I'm using Charlotte Tilbury foundation because my skin is breaking out and I can't let the gays see. He's gonna want to go back to Twitter so bad. That's like one of my favorite thing to do is like write little jokes and like talk to people about them. I want there to be an active conversation whenever I think of something funny. Sorry, is that egotistical? Probably. But I want to talk to you guys when I think about something funny. And sorry, there's a lot of like stuff that's gone on virally that like I would like to talk about. For example, Ned Fulmer.
Watch your back.
Actually, like, what could you really ask for more from your cheating husband than for him to provide you with a space to like hit him publicly where it hurts? Like, good for her. That's all I've got to say is good for her. That was fucking so funny. And who edited that? Because they didn't. Also, the way that sorry, I have a lot of problems with Ned Fulmer. Him rightfully allowing himself to be humiliated is not one of them. That's actually a positive. That's actually something that I admire about him. But something that he would do is he would be like, I can't believe society did that to you. Oh, I'm sorry. Society had sex in that Tesla in public and ended up on that Facebook app. I don't think society came in their producers. I don't think society came all over their producer's back. That is so vile. Vile files. Can I tell you guys a secret? I started getting baby Botox this past year because so much in my life I was scowling back without knowing that I was. So I didn't want my muscles to be able to move, and that's why I've been getting Botox. But it also, like, it's been helpful, but also I need to redo it. But also it's looked good. And also I'm still getting used to my eyebrows. I'm thinking about what else I have to say about Ned Fulmer before we move on. Oh yeah, Ariel, get him again for me. Oh! Feels like a national holiday for me in the way that Selena Gomez is getting married. It's like, oh, okay, so like, I know one day I will too. Oh yeah, so not only do I want to start tweeting again, but I also want to start streaming again. I think that'd be really fun. I really miss it a lot, just like being with. This is like I'm tailoring a little present for you guys, but like I'm waiting for your response and it comes delayed. Like I miss it talking right now. Like, I want to be telling you what I think about Selena Gomez's dress, and I want to know if you guys agree that her hair being short wasn't necessarily the move, but thank God it was down. Like, I want to bounce off of that. Oh, also, doesn't it look so much better? I was in denial about how messy the previous set looked, but thankfully, some people got through to me. And AB did this masterpiece, and I'm really grateful about it. He wasn't the person he wasn't mean about my old set. Everyone was very nice about my old set. It wasn't just AB. It was like a lot of the comments and my parents and me now looking at like my previous recordings. Oh my God. I'm so sorry to Warren, my editor. I'm so sorry that you had to look at that at all times, all the time. I hope your eyes feel better. I've always been one to say that minimalism is a movement pushed by Big Ugly, and I stand by that. However, my previous set was maximalist ugly, which we don't want. We want to do maximalist beauty. We were attempting, obviously, to do that. It was rushed. Things are better now. That's all we have to. Moving forward, things are better now. Build back better. That's what I always say. I've been watching a lot of animated movies that bring me a lot of comfort. Specifically, Encanto is number one. I like watch it all the time because I think it's like brilliant, and I think that Casita is the most beautiful character of all time, Casita being the house. And if you know, you know, and if you don't, go watch it. I've been watching Encanto and Moana. Just those back to back. For example, my background on my phone, especially, like this has been in rotation for a few years now. It's just like when I need comfort, baby Moana, specifically the bottom photo. When the ocean does that to her hair, it's so cute. I want my baby to look like baby Moana. Yeah, so just like having that as a reminder of like the goal, that's been bringing me a lot of peace. What happened? I changed the camera settings. Hold on. It changes from warm to cool. That's what I've been told. However, I changed the settings so that it doesn't adjust the brightness. But why is it so pink all of a sudden? Did I do something? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna be pink for this part of the video. And maybe even the rest. I don't know what I did. It's like really pink. I'm gonna FaceTime Warren. That should have worked. Did it? Still really pink. Huh, I don't know. I mean, pink is my favorite color, so whatever. Do you want to know what happened to me? My friend posted a cringe TikTok of somebody, like reposted it on their close friends and was like, oh my God. And I realized that it was the brother of somebody I had dated. And so I responded to their story, OMG, like I dated his brother. And then I kept going through their story. This was like humiliating for me. Not even for any reason other than it was just like, not because I even liked the guy. Like I genuinely, we were not meant to be together. Okay, but let me tell you. So I continued scrolling through my friend's story and they had posted, OMG, was just informed that my best friend is dating the guy. My best friend's boyfriend is the brother of the guy that I just posted. I had just said like, oh, I had dated that guy. And then it's like, oh, and now he's got a girlfriend. Got it. Cool. Like, not that I even care. Not that I even care. Which I don't. Like, we were so different. We didn't even get along like that. I threw up when he broke up with me. I mean, to be fair, we watched a movie before he broke up with me. He barely talked to me. He was on the phone the whole time. He brought out wine and was drinking it so that I was drinking it. If I have more than like 1.5 glasses, I'll vom. But yeah, after that movie, after he was on the phone, made me sit through, I don't even remember what he made me sit through. Like, that's how much I don't remember him. But I do remember him being like, so like, what is it you're looking for? It's too early for you to be asking me this. That means that it's done. And so I was just like, whatever, okay. If you don't want, like, I want the person that I'm seeing to like want to see me again. And he was just like, and I was like, I don't know, just like the thought of somebody not wanting to see me again does make me nauseous. The thought of him not wanting to see me again, that doesn't make me nauseous. Like, happy for him. I'm really happy he found somebody, whatever. And if it just so happens to be like my best friend's other best friend, like that's just gonna be like the case, I guess. Though it does make me want to literally die. It fixed. Wait. I had to get up. Okay, cool. So I'm purple again. Now I'm a bit too icy, but beggars can't be choosers. I can't be Goldilocks. Because Goldilocks ends up dead. That's not even really even true. What does Goldilocks end up? Satisfied? No, because then the bears find her. Do they eat her? Why do I feel like they eat her? Or am I thinking of Hansel and Gretel? I'm mixing the two. Or do they eat the witch? Do they eat the witch at the end? Or does she eat them? I don't know. I actually don't know how either of those stories end. Do they meet each other? Crossover F. Actually, I'm going to look it up because I really don't know. So Goldilocks runs away. What the fuck? There's another ending. I never heard this ending. This is very violent. The darker versions describe Goldilocks being caught, leading to violent outcomes such as the bears attempting to burn or drown her before ultimately impaling her on a church steeple. What does that teach kids? Okay, so I was right about that. Check. How does Hansel... They outsmart the witch by putting her in the oven. Okay, so I was also somehow right about that as well. Check. I think that I gave both potential outcomes for that one, so just, Warren, insert me being right. Blush. But also I look so greasy. I don't know what I'm gonna wear tonight. I should probably know before I do my makeup, and I should probably know so I can show you so that we can decide how I do my makeup. Well, so this is why I miss streaming. Then I can know in real time and actually end up looking the best possible. Because I can do polls in real time. What a narcissistic way to be a Twitch streamer. Okay, so which? But like, I'm actually about to do that. I obviously want to wear a skirt. No, but maybe I want to wear like a cool shirt. I want to try to do my blush like painted by Esther. Have you guys been paying attention? She's the new hot makeup artist that everyone's obsessed with. The Love Island girls were using her for their press. I think they might actually still be using her for their shoots and stuff, but she does this insanely beautiful blush where she brings it under the eye. She does mainly women with dark skin, and she brings the blush like a pastel-y pink in here, and then it like gets gradually darker, like brighter blush as it goes, and it blends in so pretty with the under eye concealer, and it's so pretty. I'm gonna try to attempt like an ombre blush painted by Esther moment. We'll see if I'm able to do anything that even looks a little bit like it. So I'm just trying to put like the light pink under my eyes and towards outside the cheekbones, but keeping it high. Kind of like blending it with the foundation. And just because I don't think she really she does like more highlight on the nose. Okay, pretty. Also, why is everybody getting married this weekend? Like every person I've ever met. Congratulations to all the beautiful couples. Selena Gomez, my best friend from growing up's brother, my sister's best friend, everybody. Party's at 7. It's 5. 7's like a little bit too early. Okay, I have like pink under eye powder. that is just so pretty, and I love pink, and I don't know if it does anything. I think it's supposed to extra brighten, but that's not what I want from it. I want it to look pink, like the way Painted by Esther does. So if I'm wearing my hair up tonight, I'm gonna put bronzer in my hair. It's already greasy anyway. I'm gonna wash it. Can I please tell you guys what's going on in my head right now? My first grade winter concert song that our music teacher wrote for us, and it's, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Like, you know that saying? I don't think I'll probably put this in, but I just need to let you know what's going on. In here is the song that Mr. He wrote the song for us, and he goes,
which came first, the chicken or the egg? The chicken's in the yard, but the egg's in the kitchen. Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
And that, can I tell you a secret? That plays in my head anytime anybody ever references the chicken or the egg. Like the proverbial chicken or the egg. If anybody, because if you don't know, it's a popular saying. Well, which came first? Like, I don't know which came first, chicken or the egg. Because in reality, like, where they come from, you know, if you really want to boil it down. He wanted to ask that question at the winter concert in 2006. I chose a weird key to sing. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? The chicken's in the yard, but the egg's in the kitchen. Which came first? I hit this too hard. Give me a second. It's Selena Gomez's wedding. I'm allowed to do what I want. After this, we're gonna decide what I'm wearing. Oh, my music stopped playing. That's why I'm having less fun. Baby, I'm not angry. Love you just the same. Sorry, I'm switching out my Zim. Every other night is so uneasy. What gives? How did it come to this? Oh, you know what you live. Baby, I'm not angry. I love you just the same. Yeah, the agoraphobia someday. And all your days are sunny from your window pane. There were other things I wanted to talk about. Oh, I potentially wanted to like do a run through of all of the tweets that I haven't put up. I tried to do it in the last one, but I kind of choked and like wasn't able to find the good ones. One is really crazy. It's because I saw Rent last week. Every Broadway song is either I'm gonna be a star or I've got AIDS. That's like, I don't even think that can go anywhere. Somebody needs to put tap shoes on the Rizzler. He's our Shirley Temple. Somebody needs to put tap shoes on. Let me add to this. Somebody needs to put tap shoes on the Rizzler and get him singing about animal crackers in his soup. Somebody make that happen. Somebody get him on a staircase. Somebody put tap shoes on him and throw him on a staircase. Big AJ, do you hear that? Is that his name? If your boyfriend is watching sports, go remind him it's just a game. They love that. If you break up with me, we are never speaking again. If I break up with you, well, then we are still kind of together. When you're with a guy you do not trust, it's like the whole world is Casa Amor. All I can watch is true crime right now because that's the only thing worse than my life. The Cold War is what I call the chunk of time since my ex and I went no contact. Hate language being acts of evil, whatever. I respect Anthony Fantano's opinion, but I would be too embarrassed to go to a concert with him. I mean this as like absolutely no offense to Anthony Fantano. It's just that like he's a divisive figure in the music world. Therefore, like I'm just trying to have a good time. You know, I don't want any smoke. And I assume that he gets smoke at concerts. Unless it's somebody that he gave it. Maybe he wouldn't even go to a concert if he didn't give them a strong 10. Or at least like a soft 8 and above. Listening to anybody sing anything, me. Yeah, Mercedes would have opted up. If you're a Glee fan, you understand. It's my party. I can kiss my ex-boyfriend from high school if I want to. Dating older guys rocks because you can go through his following and see a beautiful profile photo, click it, and boom, she's married. Love that. Oh, this one's kind of funny. I feel like a majority of my friends are lactose intolerant or have dietary restrictions, so I must gravitate toward weak people. What is even playing? She by Elvis Costello? Why is this on my repeat list? Stay by Jackson Browne. Undressed by Somber. We're back. Wow, this is how dated this is. I projected truthfully and rightfully. I rightfully predicted that gingham will be the print of the spring and polka dots will be the print of the summer. I'm sorry, what ended up happening? What's going to be the print of the next? Plaid might come back. Watch out. Girl, you cannot scheme your way out of the fate you created for yourself. I'm going to name my baby the Rizzler. I'm really debating actually that. I love hearing the role Lin-Manuel clearly wrote for himself when he doesn't play them. Call back to Encanto. Clearly, I've been watching it for a while. Bruno, that movie takes place in Colombia. He obviously wrote Bruno for himself to star in it, but because they cast only Colombian actors, he was like, fuck. So we casted a guy who sounded exactly like himself. That's a real theory that only I have. Like, that's nowhere did anybody say that but me ever. But it's right. Just listen for like 2 seconds. Get you a guy who likes every Instagram pic of a girl ever. But that's over now, you're just a stranger. When a character in a musical is holding a baby, it's like, are the baby's ears okay? What was Houston's problem? That's pretty good. I have to finish soon. Oh, I have to decide what I'm wearing. Because I'm going to wear like a black dress with embellishments and then a pair of boots. Or a denim skirt with a black top. Oh, raspberry smoky eye. That's what we decided. I'm deciding between these colors. Did you see my video from the other day? Like you're supposed to do. I went to the Pantages and I saw it's called Harry Potter and it's called Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. And so I was like, I mean, sure, I'll go. I was invited and I was like, yay. I was expecting it, first of all, to be a musical just because I've never been to the Pantages and it not be a musical. Then I got into the Pantages and it was a Harry Potter play with sequences of music that never turned to singing, but often turned to like interpretive movement. Like they were all at the train station and they were like with like their suitcases while like music was playing and you were waiting for Harry Potter's son to start singing, but it didn't happen. Harry Potter was in it. It was just pretty much just like a fan fiction, it wasn't for me just because like I don't know the ins and the outs. Like I don't necessarily understand why exactly it's so important for Draco Malfoy's son and Harry Potter's son to have like a gay love. I think that gay love is always important. I don't know why it's necessarily so important because I don't know the dynamics between Draco and Harry Potter. Like was there sexual tension there? Is this like fulfilling a fantasy without like ruining the initial story? Like what's going on here? However, all to bring back to this Twitter draft, it was I wrote it right after it ended, and I wrote, I always knew Harry Potter would accept his gay son. And I meant that. Why wouldn't he? Obviously he would. If he's anything like me. Take it. I'm counting the days, how many days till I can see you. The battle side. Never love. In honor of Selena Gomez, I'm gonna do one of her old smoky eyes that I mourn, that I wish that she still did, but she doesn't. So I'll do it. I'm so happy for her, literally. This is the Patrick Ta, like purple. I got it the other week and I really love it. Burgundy. It's in burgundy. I decided a black dress with boots, right? Just making sure. Yeah, I did. I'm just like kind of shaping my eye. Ugh. Yeah, I watched the Wicked Part 2 trailer. Like, I've heard it said. Let me stop you right there. Like, I was crying right away, chills. I have chills right now speaking about it. Cynthia Erivo singing No Good Deed is going to tear me apart. And they knew that. They knew that about me, and that's why they put the isolated vocals in the trailer for me. Also, just like hearing them go through For Good, I'll say it again. I've said this a million times. Hearing voices that I like am so familiar with and like already love so much, singing songs that I already am so familiar with and love so much. It's just like, it's like how I imagine those Harry Potter fans felt in the audience watching Draco and Harry Potter's kids like be gay. It's how I imagine they feel. Probably just as magic as I did watching and hearing Cynthia and Ariana sing For Good. So who am I to yuck their yum? You better not yuck my yum. My yum being like Oscar award winning, critically acclaimed. Did they win? They didn't, I feel like. No, they won one Oscar. John Chu won an Oscar, I feel like.
Not a joke. I'm afraid they read the wrong thing. Moonlight. Best Picture.
I'm gonna look dumb in editing. Well, you know what? I'm not live. I can fact check later. Okay, so now I'm gonna smoke out that burgundy liner with this red. I hope you marry the girl from your hometown, and I'll fucking kill her, and I'll fucking freak out. No por toda su vida respira. This is In the Heights, and I'm not changing it. Okay, I'm gonna do like a red raspberry, like smoky eye, and then I'll do the lid after. Lin-Manuel knows how to write a song. Sorry, I don't care if he's cringe. That's why he's allowed to write parts for himself. Like, if I weren't very good and I weren't getting cast, I would start writing plays for me too. You know, I'd get really good at it, and then nobody could tell me no, because I'm the one giving them their big break. So you better listen while I rap. But I love the idea of someone being like, wow, I cannot believe Hamilton is based on a true story. Like, it's so amazing that he's able to rap that good. Or like just something like that. Just like walking away after seeing Hamilton and being like, wow, like that's history. He was like an incredible rapper. Him and George Washington. Like, what a voice on George Washington. How come nobody talks about that? How come nobody talks about how George Washington was such a good belter and his riffs were off the charts? Everybody's got to talk about his like wooden teeth or whatever. That's something to play with. into it. Sometimes you've got to do like dramatic eye. Me, as I say to myself every day when I get ready. Let me look if I have more drafts. I do, obviously. I don't think you guys understand, actually, the amount of drafts that I do have. Like, this is insane. Do you see the bar getting smaller and smaller? Because I have more and more. Yeah, I'm a girl with a lot of ideas. It goes on and on and on and on. Oh, we got to the bottom. I was so young. I didn't know anything when I wrote all this stuff. To water a plant is the ultimate yes and, by the way, is like my first one ever. And I know exactly what I meant. I don't know if anybody else would. So yeah, good for me for not. Taking a Xan to smize in my passport photo. Okay, so should I shoot myself over here or over there? I've been saying that one a lot. She don't dance, but she down. Azalea Banks and Icarus have met. And I stand by. I think they have. They like met in a bar somewhere on like another planet. America's Next Top Baby. Just spilled milk and I'm crying. The one thing they tell you not to do. This is when Nicole Scherzinger won her Tony. Actually, I do believe that Audra McDonald kind of should have won. But for the sake of this tweet, I wrote, somebody asked me if Nicole Scherzinger deserves a Tony. Baby, she played all 7 Pussycat Dolls. Give it to her. If you know the lore of the Pussycat Dolls, then you understand the genius behind that Twitter draft. 2 steps, Sally makes my head hurt. Her through the grapevine, she can be a diva. Sometimes I revert back to, I find myself doing this. And can I tell you something about me doing this? When I was in high school and I suffered from intense social anxiety, I wouldn't let that stop me. I would go to these events with my friends, like live music events, like our friends were in bands, and like I love to dance and I love to have fun with my friends, but if I'm in a place where like other people are looking at me, I like don't really know what to do with my hands, especially when I was a kid. When I was in high school and like hated my body and like didn't know, so I would always have a backpack on, like a little Dickies backpack that I would put my makeup in, like my wallet or whatever, and I would have this finger in this part of that backpack, and then I would have my hand here keeping the beat of whatever song was playing or whatever like was going on at the time. So yeah, sometimes I will catch myself going like this, and I think it's self-soothing. If I ever play Coachella, you best believe I'm bringing out a hologram of Corey Monteith and Naira Rivera at the very least. I stand by that. That'd be like a dream come true. Anytime I do the Apple dance with someone, I can feel that they've done it with someone else. I would not really like to die on a hill. I would much more prefer a boat. Motherhood was thrust upon the outdoor cat in my neighborhood. Devastating. We're getting her fixed. Does anybody want a kitten? Recession indicator. Girl, it's happening. And I'm pretty sure someone did end up tweeting that a few months after I wrote that. Okay, I've got to keep going. Because, oh my God, the party starts in less than an hour. Okay. Bright lid, bright lid, bright lid. Not too bright. This song is about Scooter Braun, and it was composed by my favorite Broadway composer, Jason Robert Brown. I'm separating the art from the artist. If you don't know why, let me tell you. Listen and watch the musical the last 5 years. It's so good. It's one of the best. He wrote it. However, that musical is about him and his ex-wife who cheats on her, meaning that he wrote the songs for Kathy, who is like the fixture that represents his wife in this play. He wrote songs from her perspective, meaning he knew how he made her feel, and it's horrible. If you ever want to listen, the movie is like genuinely amazing. Jason Robert Brown's in it. He plays the piano player. He makes a cameo. I love him so much. He wrote 13 the musical, which Ariana Grande started when she was like 14 years old. You've heard that she was on Broadway. That's what she started, Jason Robert Brown's musical. When she was fighting with Scooter Braun, who was her manager, I think that this was in like 2016 era. She was fighting with him. I don't remember, like, the real Arianators know like exactly what happened in the situation. I just know that she was mad at him. And so she had Jason Robert Brown write and compose this song about him. And it's saying like, you forget to put me as your bottom line. Like, you should have listened. You don't want to do the things I need from you. Goodbye. And then she performed this on like Jimmy Kimmel or something. And it's such a good performance. It was so good. And Jason Robert Brown is there playing the piano. And Scooter Braun got it like taken off of official YouTube channels after they made up, which is stupid because it's one of her best songs ever. Got it on my nose. Wait, hold on. There are like raspberry sparkles I could do. I'm gonna do that. That's prettier. Okay, maybe if because I just put on my blush, maybe if I do a little bit of light pink now, I'll be able to do Painted by Esther. Sure. I'm gonna smoke that out with the red. Almost done, almost done, almost done, almost done. Thank God. Because I'm late. I'm going to try doing like the concealer on the lip hack because I want a nude. Nude lip. Okay, let's see. Oh, another thing I've been doing is taking this brown lip stain that I have and adding birthmarks. That's a hot place to have a birthmark, and so is here. Whoa. Pretty. Okay, and then bottom mascara, and then highlighter, and then we're done. And then I'm going to my friend's birthday party. There we go. A little better. Okay. I'll take a pic of my outfit and I'll insert it for you guys. But thank you for getting ready with me today. Make sure you like and subscribe. I hope you liked my raspberry smoky eye. Hope Selena Gomez likes it. Congratulations, Selena Gomez, on your wedding. I love you so much.